When you see the stars begin to come. If we crave a change, show me those flashlights. Today, it's getting out. We're not going crazy, learning to fly. We're looking for answers with both of our eyes. Maybe it's time to tame the monster inside of this wild, wild world we live in. There we go. Beautiful. Snap along with us. Like this. Wild world we live in. Yeah, alright, let's go. There's a million pieces missing.
videos that I recorded while I was actually in the concert. I've got a couple pictures of the concert and on my trip down, but I couldn't incorporate those into the video very well. I couldn't record while I was driving because I was driving. It's not exactly safe. And I didn't record while I was in line because we were in line for a little bit over an hour and it was real cold outside. So I turned off my phone to save some battery life so I actually could record while I was in the show. All in all, I'd probably give this show about an 8 out of 10, 10 being the best, most perfect, beautiful, I picked the set list kind of show, and a 1 being a I will never see this again, this was not a fun show. Saywecanfly, I'd actually never heard of him before, and I was real impressed. I'd googled a couple videos, was kind of iffy on him, and I was real impressed with his stage presence, with the fact that he came with some slower songs and some upbeat songs, and he just seemed very thankful for the fact that he could stand up on the stage and sing to us, even if he wasn't the one that we came there for. There was a lot of people in the crowd who did know who he was and who were fans of him. So he's doing something right. Kudos to him. The Ready Set, my one complaint is that Jordan's mic sounded kind of robotic. And it didn't seem like it was intentional. It could have been, and it didn't pull anything away from the show, but it just really seemed like his microphone was on the last leg and on its way of dying. However, I had a great time in that set. More people knew him than Saywecanfly. He played some old songs, he played some new songs, some songs I'd never heard, some songs I knew every word to. So that was great, another great show. Set It Off was the whole reason that I went to the concert. I had missed my chance to see them at Warped Tour because I had to go home, and I'd missed seeing them before when they toured before that, so really it was like going to see Set It Off. I don't care what I have to do. It was a great show. I loved the set list. The fact that they played Dreamcatcher, which I had actually told my friend that day, I wish they would play this song. They probably won't because it was so old. It just made my night. It is one of my favorite songs by them, probably closely followed by Why Worry and Wild Wild World. So they played the 3 of my favorite songs that they have, and that was great. His stage presence was great. His band's stage presence was great. All of them. It was just a beautiful show, and there was a lot of interaction between the fans and us, and just seeing their smiles as we sang the lyrics back to them, just, that's my favorite part of the show. It's just when a band smiles, because the crowd knows the words and can carry the song. Tonight Alive, I've seen them in concert about a year before. I saw them when they opened up for All Time Low, the first time they came up here on their Future Hearts tour. I liked it. That seems like I didn't. I actually did. They played some old songs from their first album and some new songs from their album that released about 2 days ago. So I was real surprised because I didn't actually know they dropped an album, and I knew some of the songs. I didn't know other songs, but I liked her stage presence. She had great stage presence. All of them had great stage presence when they played at the Songus Center, when I saw them back in April, but it almost seemed better and more personal in this smaller venue that we were at. So that was another great show. Like I said, I'd give the show an 8 out of 10. The venue itself, the St. Clair, it's real tiny. Parking is a nightmare. I hate parking. Next time I will not drive to that venue. I will get someone else to drive me, because I'm not going to play that parking game anymore. But I liked how small the venue was. I've done big venues, I've done small venues, and it had a real nice homey feel, and we were up close to the stage, and the crowd wasn't too big. So that was good, and I'd probably give that venue a 7 out of 10. Could have been bigger and still been homey, but, I mean, it's in the middle of Boston, or Cambridge, so you're not going to get a big venue out of them, and it is definitely a venue that I would hit up again. I like how it's set up and everything. So if you've seen any of these bands in concert, if you feel the need to share any sort of concert time with me, you should share it with me. Leave it down in the comments below or hit me up on my social media, because I love talking about concerts. I love going to concerts. I'd make my living going to concerts if I could. So you should definitely just come hit me up about that. My social medias and stuff is going to be down in the description box. And you guys stay cool, stay warm. Don't forget your sunscreen, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye, guys.